Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good wherever the fuck you are. Welcome to Let's Get On That Live, the show where occasionally, potentially, possibly, probably, maybe, occasionally, we get on with it. Tonight's feature, more Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. We're continuing to revisit Jimbo, Session 3. We left off before digging into Mute Notes. We're going to have some fun with that. Slideshow down there in the bottom right corner has been updated for new images from last session. That's our save. Go ahead and get underway. I did zero tinkering with furniture. I did edit the save file to add in the one piece of monster furniture, the barbell, and the summer metronome, as I talked about I'd be doing during the second stream. If you missed that line of dialogue and delivered multiple occasions, I intend to save edit to add monster furniture because I do not think it'd make for interesting content to try and steal all of that on stream. That way, during this revisit, we can see and experience it. Remind ourselves of who the hell we are. Jimmy? Air conditioner, we're good right now, but thanks. We've got Buck. We've got Helga. We've got Jonathan. Lives in a forest with his animal friends. Hooray. Jimmy's imagination. Most amount of time has been put in the low-level goo. We've got equal levels in Sunflower and the Bird. A little bit of Revolting Blob, no time in Grumble Bear. There is post-game content, but there's not like a new game plus. Go ahead and get out of here. Grimith walks away reluctantly from the clubhouse, but all the furniture adjustments I was thinking of making, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. That's ultimately the thing with furniture. It's not that big of a fucking deal. What you think about this area, Jimbo? You can smell the stale remnants of cigarette smoke. Yeah, this place is great. Need a private eye. If there's a secret that needs finding, I'm the one that can find it. That's what I would normally say, but I'm working on this Chinese takeout. Come back later. The door is inaccessible to us. Not what I meant to press. I want Chinese takeout. Give it. Is this a shakedown? I've seen it all before. Well, this little bird ain't singing. We've already went shopping. Hello. If you're looking for Captain Fish, he's at the Wharf Dog with the rest of the crew. I'd rather look at the sea worm. Burrs aren't really my thing. I'm gonna drink with me. Alright, sorry. Hey, friends. May recognize this fella. We saw a Toot Soldier wearing that costume. May recognize most of these fellas, as a matter of fact. Let's talk with Timothy. Hi, Jimmy. Yep, I got a gift for you. A tiny muffin, which I don't think I ever looked at in the inventory. Whatever. It has been a week. Yup. There you go. Always call home. That's what Nest does. You too can call home. Your mom is a real jerk. Alright. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, the people in Legato have been through a lot. They can be. They can be. Howdy. I see. How marvelous! Yes. Well, I know there's at least one viewer who's the president of your fan club. It's definitely not me. Wahaha! Your favorite sibling, one of 16,573, is the only one that's still alive. I see. Hi, buddy. Let's talk to you next. Let's talk to you next. The high seas, untamed lands, treasure. Understand? I'm talking adventure, my boy. The name's Captain Fish. For a strange foreign land. Bird out of save here. I was getting ready for the gig. We'll be on in a minute. Keep you cool, kid. I don't feel like shaking anyone. Besides the detective and then Maney outside. How's it going, Roland? Oh, yeah? I always wanted to meet a real-life knight. Aren't you a little young for a place like this? You hear that, Jimmy? Mr. Tanaka said his friend would meet us here, so it wouldn't be fun to take in the show while we wait. Oh, no. No! 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 You can't trick me! This is why I saved. We're not ready, Mom. Pressing F12 will reset RPG Maker game. Casey warns about this, the idea of like, hey, you press F12 and that's your default screenshot key, it will not accomplish what you wanted it to. We will shake Roland for again. What are you looking at, punk? And then finally, information guy is too busy eating a banana to acknowledge you. How dare you! Okay. We may proceed with the path, Mom. Yeah, let's take in a show while we wait for Mr. Tanaka. Relax. I want an alcohol, Boozy. 1 alcohol. 2 alcohols. Dale, or Dale as she prefers, doesn't go on stage anymore, like she used to. She's undergoing some hardship. Dale, baby cakes, you gotta take me back. You did, brass man. Well. You sure can. You see, Mom and Buck have chosen the empty table. We don't want to sit with information guy. Jonathan Baird didn't want to sit with the family. Want some advice, kid? Don't get mixed up with dames, especially one with ice for a heart. Didn't know whether Timothy would say anything different. Jimmy, I can't help but feel like you haven't been very talkative with me lately. If it's because you're sorry that you locked me in your closet, then I just want you to know that it's no big deal. I mean, it was pretty lonely in there, and I think it was a pretty rotten thing to do with your best friend, if I'm being honest. There were old clothes in there that smelled bad. It was dark. None of the other toys could talk. Yeah, overall I would say that wasn't pleasant, no sir. But hey, I forgive you, buddy. That's what being a friend is all about. And I'm a good friend. A very good friend. The best. And as your best friend, I just want what's best for you. It's all a dream sequence. We'll talk to Buck on this side. I don't trust that Tanaka guy. He talks too much, and I want to punch those dumb sunglasses off his face. If he said us up, I'm going to be so pissed. I used to sing a little in college. Helga and the Phantoms. Sure. Gotta make sure I get a great view of the show. This kicks ass, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed how terrified Roland looked over there. Jimmy feels something brush against his leg. Roland still looks terrified as fuck. He's seen a lot of shit in this day. Nobody move. Inspector Ludwig here. If there's a case that needs solving, I'm the man to solve it. And right now, it looks like we've got ourselves a case. A big one. That starts with a capital M. Well, this is just a mess. It looks like this mysterious sailor has been put through the ringer. That's a euphemism. No point in sugarcoating this. He's all tore up. He's been ripped apart. His guts are all over the place. Maybe I've been doing this gig too long, gotten too cynical. But I'm mainly sorry for Boozy here. It's going to take a hell of a deep cleanup before this carpet's not all gross. Not so fast, Toots. Where are you going? I didn't sign up for a night like this, Ludwig. Yeah, well, neither did I, but I've got a dead sailor in front of me and a hell of a mess to clean up, so you're staying right here. You're all staying right here. Want to know why? You're all suspects. That's right. All of you, including you, dame. I've got my eye on everyone here. That stuffed bear? Watching you. Weird guy with a fishbowl for a hat? Watching you. That creepy quiet kid? You better believe I'm watching you. Nobody's leaving this building till the murder's solved in a story. And Can a girl go and powder her nose? Hey, Lethal. Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. But I'm gonna interview each and every one of you, and that means you too. So don't get any bright ideas while you're in there. Yeah, maybe it's better to not to go off by yourself. Oh, and I suppose you want to protect me. Some guard dog you'd be. All bark and no bite. Do yourself a favor, Spot, and find yourself a new chew toy. This one's all worn out. Yeah, we started off the third session with beginning the Mute Notes content. I need a drink. Alright, now the distractions are out of the way, it's time to get down to business. Get ready to witness my exemplary powers of deduction at work. Wait! Hello. Information guy here. Inspector Ludwig sure seems to have his hands full. Maybe you can give him some help. If you'll look around the room, you'll see several potential suspects. By talking to these suspects and using deductive reasoning, you can narrow them down. Then, you can establish a motive. With a clear suspect and motive, you might just crack this case. Furthermore, oh my god. Someone knocked over this table. Probably. Oh. I enjoy this part so much. I remember my reaction the first time I played this, an information guy is talking about this, and I'm like, you what? I'm gonna help him with the investigation? And then this happens. This is an important clue. Not the table. There were no keys on it. I enjoy this part, too. Jimmy has a dream awareness here, and Mom, even through the dream, is like, hey, what the fuck, son? What the hell is this? Everyone's upset. It's just a little blonde. So have a good time if we use our imaginations. You got it, Timothy. He'll be the biggest star in the world. Things went from bad to worse in this godforsaken town. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How's it going, Henry? Mr. Marvelous? Information guy? Yeah, Roland. That's not good. It's not good, Roland. Brother was right, I never should have left Legato. I don't know. This table flipping and this murder adds a whole new aura of mystique to this place. Alright, everyone gather round. This case is as good as solved. Everyone here? Good. Before I get into accusations, let's go over the clues I've used to reach my conclusion. Clue number 1. The bodies, they're all torn up. I mean, look at them. Blood is everywhere. Guts are missing. Even the bones have been gnawed on. This wasn't the work of some noodle-armed frog with a derringer. This was done by a real brute. Clue number 2, the number of victims. Since there was a second killing, that must mean that the first victim wasn't the intended one. So who was the intended victim? Who knows? It was pitch black at the time of the murder. As far as we know, the intended victim might still be among us. Clue number 3, the murderer has a flagrant disregard for tables, possibly all furniture. I'm not sure how that piece fits into the puzzle yet. Probably should have kept that one to myself, to be honest. Clue number 4. This is the big one. This is the clue that's going to bust this case wide open. Are you ready for it? The light switch. Both of the murders took place in total darkness. Since there's only one light switch, the murderer would have had to have access to it prior to each killing. As you all know, when the first murder took place, almost everyone was in the room listening to Ella sing. However, one person was absent. That person would have had access to the light switch. That person would have turned off the lights. That person would have ripped the poor victim apart with his bare hands. And that person is none other than you, Frank. What? Don't try to deny it, Frank. Everyone knows you're the local lowlife, a real thug. You've stolen cars, you've picked pockets, you've pushed kids around and stolen groceries from old ladies. It's just the next step in your life of crime. It's true that I did all that bad stuff, but I didn't do no murders. Can it, Frank? You're going away for a long, long time. No! Wait, what about this guy? I was nowhere near the light switch when he got killed. I'm glad you asked. Here's what I think happened. At the time of the first murder, Frank was waiting for his moment at the bathroom. At the end of Ella's song, he jumped out, turned off the lights, proceeded to beat the first victim mercilessly. Then ran back, turned the lights on, and snuck back into the bathroom to clean up amidst the confusion. After washing away the evidence, he returned and took a seat at the bar, where he was during the second murder. As you all know, the second murder happened very quickly. It would have been impossible for Frank to run across the room, turn the lights off, murder the second victim, run back without us noticing. As it so happens, the second person left the room prior to the second murder. Remember? I do. It was none other than your accomplice, Miss Dale. Not Dale! My sister wouldn't hurt a fly. That may be true, Miss Ella, but would she let her boy Toy do the killing for her? It's my suggestion that Miss Dale turn the light off while Frank quickly dispatched the second victim. All that's left is to arrest both murderers. Miss Dale! Probably just some kind of distraction tactic. Everyone, pile into the women's restroom. It's official police business, so it's not weird. That's great, Mr. Marvelous. Hey, kid, Boozy tells me this air duct goes to the utility closet. Mind following me? Someone's in there, I might not be able to take him alone. Now, why am I asking a kid? Well, you're not from around here. If I'm wrong about the whole murderer thing, I'm really gonna look like an idiot. If you tried to throw me under the bus, no one would believe an outsider like you. You don't get to become a private eye unless you've got smarts like me. We had to wait for him to walk off screen, Mass Effect style, before we can move. Ah, don't sneak up behind me! Ah! Got bad news. The closet door was open when I got here. Oh dear. This must be Mr. Tanaka's friend. Don't worry, Jimmy. We may not have a lead, but I'm sure we'll be able to find Uncle Lars and your father. Looks like we've got another murder on our hands. The murderer must have come out of this room, so everyone who was in the bathroom is innocent, including Frank. He's going to be so mad. I'm probably going to get beat up pretty bad. Guess I deserve it. Look, kid, you're free to go, but don't tell anyone about this yet. This means that the murderer is out there on the street somewhere. You're leaving. Be careful. I can't save the game. I forgot about that. It doesn't want me to interrupt the event chain. That's important. Event chains. Now scratch my chin thoughtfully. For no particular reason. Don't worry about it. Well, well, Bark. It's been a long time, Jimmy. When you escaped, I knew it was only a matter of time before I found you again. I just had to sever my ties with those useless thugs. Yep. Now I have you all to myself. Did you like the presents I left you? I wanted very much to give you your own organs. Woof. Too bad there were so many people there. No bother. There will be no escape tonight. This is not a good boy. Couldn't remember whether there was anything to steal, which is why I started this form off with here. Let's bask in the music. We'll keep this form on Jimmy for now. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna flip to. Well, yeah, I forgot about Master Criminal. I could always just check that. Jimmy is afraid. Jimmy loses his turn. Yay, miasma. Alright, Jimmy, this is your reality now. You're most likely faster, since I've stickied him, but you will exercise your God-given right to go nuts at this moment. That's right. We're fine on health for the time being. You jerk. Nice crit. Sticky's gone. Since we're not really using Jimmy that hard, I'm not too worried about exercising his God-given right to go nuts. It's stunned again, nerd. Alright, this time he got the growl off without me being able to, or not in a position to startle him. I might guard with everyone. I don't remember what crazy shit that he does, but I don't want to have anything to do with it. Yeah, I'm gonna burn everyone's turns on a guard. Grimith nods. He made the right choice. Yeah, nuts to it. Jonathan can remain sick. That's fine. I could just have Jimmy dance instead. I have an idea. He's still sticking, so this should be fun. Nice crit. Alright, it's happening again. And that miasma has me on a counter. I don't think I'm going to guard this time, he said hesitantly. Yeah, I think we'll eat it. One health for Mom. Okay. Do I use items? Not yet. This bird is doomed. Bird? I meant dog. Reason why I'm not bothering to use Buck's MP for an ability is because that chance for him to proc 2 attacks, which is going to be better than that single 150% hit. Provided the 25% chance procs. That's important. Let's bully him anyway. Go to hell, nerd. Alright, he's growling. He's so close to going down, too. Buck takes care of the family. Helga is now level 16. Jonathan is now level 15. Ta-da! Bird now level 10. Natural alarm. Woo! Alright. Good times. Nom 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 nom. Hey, Mr. Grouse. Hey, everyone. A deep cleaning happened quick, didn't it? Those were the best days of my life. Do 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 do. It'll be fine. Yeah. Haha, triple homicide. Yeah. It'll be fine. There you go. Don't try to hold me back, I'm gonna murder this guy. That'll teach him to call me a murderer. Things were said. Mistakes were made. I admit that. Just go easy on the face. I want to get on this too. You want those arms, kid? You mean these guns? Jimmy flexes. Do I want to buy anything before we go? No, but I will deposit my money in the bank. Because I'm fiscally responsible. Well, no, I can't because she's not here. I am so fiscally responsible, I will go back to the bank. This matters to me, damn it. Take my money. It is. It's Smile. Jimmy can't wait to see his friends. As I'm over here, let's walk all the way over to this clubhouse. we'll wait on the stuff here for a little bit longer. And we'll wait on this for longer, too. So, what does that set give me? 5 agility. Or, you know, I could use the furniture items that provide +3 bonuses. Whatever, we'll leave it up there. It's just, as I said, it doesn't matter a whole bunch of the grand scheme of things. We will use that little dinky thing. It is what it is. What is this game? Well, it's Jimmy and the Pulsating Mess. I also see that Link decided to be naughty. Grimith frowns deeply. Don't put the parenthesis in the Link. Bad. There we go. Christmas has been saved. I like how you think Nightbot and not Shaman, the person who did the explain for you. The inspector finally let us go. Apparently the murder was just some kind of wild animal. Poor Jorgen. Henry explained everything to me. The sooner we get out of this crazy town and safer waters, the better. Ah! Hey, I got room. We'll learn on a sail. No. This is not a monster breeding game. You know they're going to find out, right? Jimmy misses home. So the captain got eaten by this plant. Or rather, the captain was stupid. Well, you have fun in there, buddy. Eesh. Scoof around. What's up? We've got the Skeleton Fop himself. Skeleton Fop's got some weird bones. Which one's the right one? We'll choose that one. Oh, is this a battle? How whimsical! Oh, I chose the wrong bone. Damn. What a time waster. Wait. We have Swamp Gas, Bog Lurker, and Scriff Tribesman. What you guys got? Big cheese! Alright, let's fight. Disappeared. Thanks. Great. Thanks. Get out of my face. Jimmy did his best. This toy box is filled with confidence. The next encounter will give double imagination experience. There's also a rusty hook. Tell me more. Still has bits of rancid meat clinging to it. Great. And also does increase magic attack. But not that much for Jonathan. I give it to Mom. She's got rad sneakers. I wouldn't give her that. I want her to go super fast. What about Jimmy? It also lowers his magic attack. So, Bucket is. Let's be Grumble Bear for a little bit. We don't have any levels in that. Okay. Change of plans. We'll get this a level 10. What? Now you. Alright. We'll try the top left bone again. Oh, is this a battle? Ow, not that one! $1,000. Grimith nods. Yes. Just wanted to make sure. I know what I have to do that. Just wanted to make sure. Hello. The other day I fished weird statue from ocean. It really grimy and covered in barnacles. I not complain. Scriff love garbage. But it start whispering me in my nightmares after I put it in house. Ruined perfectly good nightmare. Perfectly good garbage. Can't get rid of that. Howdy. How's it going, Kiros? Sure. Give me some stuff. What you got? You probably spend the money on that, and then if I have some stuff to sell... we'll buy the other furniture item. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I might buy these, claws for Jonathan Burr. That only marginally lowers his magic attack. That is still meaningful, of course. But I do a number of magic attacks with him. Still, I will make the adjustment. You keep trying to pay Miss Robin with pebbles and bits of bone. That's not really a good place to set up the economy. How's it going, Chief? Blood Marsh, that's where we are. Well, I'm convinced. Hey, Timothy. Uh-huh. Okay, Timothy. Y'all ready for a fight?
Jimmy feels like something is watching him.
It's the rotting jack-o'-lantern. Of course, I lowered Jonathan's magic attack before coming into this. And the rotting jack-o'-lantern is resistant to them physicals. So on the one hand, I could definitely have the flower throw down some sunshine. On the other hand, bird. Nice crit, Jonathan. Rotting jack-o'-lantern chuckles to itself. What the hell do you find so funny? Oh no, its hidden power, it's concentrating now. It will deal more damage. Oh dear. Nuclear launch detected. It's no longer slowed anymore, so just in case. Ooh, Jimmy gets roasted by fire. It's okay, Jimmy is not afeared. Throw some sunshine on that damned rotting jack-o'-lantern, Jimmy. Uh-oh. Chuckle is probably setting up for another big old attack. Case in point. That would have been something that I could have guarded for, but we're fine. Case in point. Jimmy's now level 16. Buck is now level 16.
Jimmy imagines himself floating above his own grave. Oh dear, it wasn't supposed to be like this. He holds up his hands and can see right through them. He thinks he should be bummed out, but, well, he's floating and that's pretty cool. He hovers forward using his mind. Yeah, this is awesome. The somber man wearing church clothes is walking towards him. Jimmy asks him for directions. The man just walks right through him. Hey, Jimmy yells. But the man doesn't turn. Jimmy gets so mad he swats the back of the man's head as hard as he can. The man turns around, confused, but doesn't see Jimmy. When the man starts walking again, Jimmy thinks it would be pretty funny to pull the man's pants down. So he does. The man's pants shoot down to his ankles mid-step, and the man falls right on his face. Oh man, that was even funnier than Jimmy imagined. He cackles and flies through the night, knocking off people's hats, opening and closing doors at random, and grabbing keys when people set them down, moving them places they won't look. This has all been hilarious, but he's feeling a little tired. So he floats home, thinking of all the fun pranks he can play on Buck. When he gets there, it's so late that all of the lights are out. The only one that's still on is in the living room. Buck is probably staying up late watching horror movies. Jimmy thinks that maybe he can make the TV change channels and freak him out. When he gets there, though, the TV isn't even on. It's just his mom. She's shuffling through a box filled with Jimmy's old stuff. There's his favorite shirt. There's the baseball cap he's been wearing recently. There's a picture of his family he colored in class. His mom's finger traces along the border a framed picture of Jimmy when he was just a baby. Her eyes are red and raw. Fat, wet tears plink on the glass. Jimmy floats up to his empty room. He doesn't feel like playing pranks anymore.
Jimmy can now turn into a rotting jack-o'-lantern. As a rotting jack-o'-lantern, Jimmy can ignite a small fireball in front of himself. This can burn some things and illuminate dark places. This is our magic form. It's pretty damn nice. Some good stuff in there. We can become immune to physical at level 50, but we can also not be healed. I've had great fun with this form. Anyway, our bodies are not in great condition. But it's okay. Just through the power of Moxie points, we will piece ourselves back together. I can even put on clothes for small hit point regen. Woo! And besides, there's a fountain here. I just remembered that as I was walking towards it. Huh. Forgot Plantate Fountain with strange blue water. So now that's our full heal. Right, so let's stay on focus instead of just constantly getting distracted by everything in the galaxy. I know it's a novel concept, but bear with me. I want Blob level 10. So we're gonna get that. So we've got Scrifts, and we've got Necromancers. That's why I started attacking the Necromancer, because after I eliminated the Tribesman, I remembered what the hell the Necromancer does. I just sighed, like, ugh, fine. You jerk. How dare you raise your allies from the dead? Scriff are doing quite a bit of damage. Ah, yes, that. Oh no, it's so scary. Whoosh. Fight. Ah, okay. Alright, Mom, your turn. Go for the top left bone again. No, you chose the wrong one. Whatever. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, we're in the neighborhood. You're welcome. Someone microwaved a moldy old salad. What an adventure. The mouse? Some cheese? I went the wrong way through my Rolodex. Uh-oh. What you got for me? Same enemies? Second verse, same as the first? Hooray, Tazarin. Hooray. Not good enough. What? You. Oh, how whimsical. Ha 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 ha! What a noob! Ah, yes. Da 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 da. What you got for me? Fresh. Ah! But my $1,000. Unbelievable. One of these is going to be the music track. Sparkles, Moxie points, and there's a slaughter table. Hooray! I love slaughter tables. Tell me more. Get out of my face, peasant. We're done with you. Chuckles to itself. Sure, whatever. You're done. You're no more. You're finished. Alright. We made it. What you got for me? This shit again. Fresh! You think so, Daikami? Maybe that's true. I know he used his thing to laugh at me. I know he did. Grimith is not fooled. However, slowing him down was not enough. Did not fire off this turn. The effects didn't anyway. No big deal. We have the power of magic. I'll go the wrong way around my forms to waste my time. Hit me. Oh, is this a battle I love fighting? Oh, I chose the wrong one again. Tee. Sparkles! And a bucket of stink. The music track for this area. Hooray! I wanted some rubies for increased interest, but whatever. It's not like I wanted money or anything anyway, baka. Alright. How many toy boxes we got in this area? Pretty sure I know where those three are. What's up? We have a Bumba. Sure. Whatever. Bumba. Why not? Bumba. Nice crit, Jonathan. Oh no! Sick! You monster. How could this happen to me? Gotta get rid of sick. Prevents you from being healed, and it takes away HP every turn. Is that immunodeficiency is the one that prevents you from being healed? Yeah. Oh well. Out of my face. There we go. Let's put this on so that Jimmy is always immune to sick, regardless of his form. Hooray! I can work on this so that he's immune to sleep if he's in another form. You just can't be normal Jimmy. I think we need to start giving some love to Grumble Bear and Rotting Jack-O-Lantern. Or, you know, take Happy Little Sunflower to level 40 to get 50% more XP. It's a huge investment, though. I talked about this in the first series. Like, that's a lot of time to invest in that. To eventually speed up the leveling of the other things. Let us become the bear. I think. Yeah, I got everything I want in that. For now. Gotta remind myself the beautiful powers that that Grumble Bear has. I dig them. Good stuff. Definitely overkilling the Necromancer. See, I don't actually think it pays off in the future. Because you gotta think of the benefits that you get from leveling up Grumble Bear and, or whatever other forms you're gonna be leveling up instead of the flower. There's an opportunity cost attached there. And how combats will be different by being in a different form instead of the flower. Because Helga very much covers the role that the flower will fill in combat. Jonathan does to a smaller extent as well. But Helga is the direct flower. Anyway, Jimmy can't act because he's stunned. I know there's a, I think it's on the left side, though. Like, as you come through here. Once you're in a post-game, it just seems irrelevant to me. Like, whatever. Who knows how people play these damn games? Nice crit, Jimmy. Now, they both chuckled, so I don't really like where this story is going. So when the entire party wipes, you'll know. You'll know. I didn't have a means to stun them without using one of my Roman candles, and I figured we'd be fine. And we are. Ah, there it is. There you go. Now, I didn't end up... If I remember back to the first series, I don't think I found this place until later. But I don't remember. Like, it definitely wasn't my first time through here. But who knows, maybe it was. What you got for me down here? Same trash we've been fighting. Whatever. Out of my face, nerd. You get out of my face. Locked up something gross. Ew. There was a left way and a right way, but we're going this way for the moment. What? Oh my. It's a bramble bush. I believe we can steal from that. Yeah, we can steal the brambles to see probably the Scriff tribesman that's beneath it. Yeah, you can chuckle to yourself all you want. It's done, nerd. Nah, I'm good. I believe the left path had a thing. The road not taken. Going down there may have also had a thing. A little memory shrine from Helga. Different. Much different than the memory shrine Jimmy has for his brother. Casey has noted that future gaming content will do less of this shit, of restricting the viewer's view. So that's good. Might have to time this so I kill both of them at the same time. It'll probably be fine. We're not gonna heal. Just beat up this nerd. Grimith nods. You're so clever, game. Overkill. Sparkles! And monster teeth. Tell me more about monster teeth. Plus 10% attack. Well, it's a straight up upgrade, so put it on him. Split up this damage, because that'll be clever. Huh? Love it when a plan comes together. This again. Yeah, sure, I'll play along. Good crit, Jimmy. Ah, yes, our eyeball omelets just laying around here. Sure. But didn't actually finish the job there. Upsetting. Mom's afraid? Oh no, we lost a turn there. You dick. There we go. That's got Grumble Bear up to level 5. Allows me to use afternoon nap with everyone. Potentially. Full heal, but self-induces sleep. Sleep lasts a few turns, and if you get hit out of that, you take double damage. Okay. I was thinking about just transitioning to Goon and skipping the rest of the stuff here, but we'll fight a little bit longer. Mom's gonna have to heal now. Well, no. No, she won't. That's upsetting. I should have had Jimmy just do the rampage instead. Alright, I'm done with encounters for this area. We've seen the content here plenty of times. No, I said I'm good. Right. Sort of narrows his eyes. Suspicious for some reason. I was certain there wasn't a boss fight in here, but that got me a little spooked. Take it easy, Dagami. Oh, actually an image there of Buck being younger and wanting to hold Jimmy. Significant age gap between the two. Sparkles! And a screaming face. Great. Ah! Let us use... Oh. Well, I thought I was going to save myself some time. But I guess I haven't gotten to the world map yet. So, in this new area, so I can't. So I guess I'm hoofing it. Thanks, Casey. Ding 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 ding. I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in these damn guts, and time keeps dragging on. Dig-a-ding, 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 dig-a-ding. Oops, wrong way. The answer is still no. We've already seen all the stuff there is to fight here multiple times. There's been plenty of time fighting this stuff in the zone. I'm good. Thanks. Still good. Some of it's skippable with the green exclamation mark, so we're on the edge of being able to skip this all the time without me having to use clean getaway. But I have clean getaway, so it's not a problem. Just takes a little bit of time. Oh, same encounter 3 times in a row. Oh, this time will be different. Like, if you ever have encounter fatigue in this game, this is what you can do. I've heard folks, like, fuss about the difficulties they have with fighting in this game and real trouble with, like, power in levels because they lean too much on clean getaway. Because they're really just here for, like, story content instead of actually trying to do the gameplay mechanics of this, of the strategy of Jimmy's forms and what have you. And there's an easy mode for that to double your, like, money and XP gains if you're so inclined. A big convenience from Jimmy on that front. From Casey, excuse me. I don't have much of an issue of it. If you go about the exploring all the content in the game, you're gonna get the levels and the power. Now, if you don't bother with any of these side adventures and just go straight for the main story content, I don't know about that. You might have some real difficulty. Looks like there was nothing that way after all. And I know I just went up here and I'm turning back around. I'm being a derp. Yeah. I don't recall grabbing 3 chests down here. Were there only 2? The final one must be up there somewhere. We'll have a gander. We're back in the normal area. Nodding now. It's another telephone. Of course, the old Constitution. One must think of one's obligations to the Legato Knight. Jolly good time. Cheers. Don't worry about what's happening there behind the scenes. Oh, it's you, kid. Why are you here? Isn't this a place where unwanted things end up? I guess it doesn't matter. So, things have been going pretty poorly for old Punch Tanaka lately. After falling into the Blue Staff River, I looked high and low for everyone, but they were all gone. Dee Dee, Johnny, even Big Enormous. They must have drowned in the river. Well, Big Enormous, at least, it's pretty buoyant. He probably floated downstream and landed on some sharp rocks or something. Who am I kidding? They're probably all fine, but they've just had enough of me. Who can blame them? I'm supposed to be the boss, but I'm pretty cruddy at it. The petty thugs never made any money. Benefits were non-existent. I told them they had a healthcare plan, but when they got hurt, I told them the plan was for them to shut up and deal with it. Then I called them wieners. Well, guess what? I'm the real wiener. I even got beat up by a kid. Twice. No disrespect. The worst is I let that dog push me around. I even did its evil bidding. And for what? A few scraps. No, I did it because I was afraid. And once that mud went ballistic, I couldn't stop it. I went after all the men I managed to find, tore them to bits. Now here I am. It's all the same, kid. I think the world would be a better place without Punch Tanaka.
Well then, what are you waiting for?
What?
You sure do talk a lot, Mr. Tanaka. But if you're planning on jumping, then you should just stop being silly and jump.
Jonathan! You need to be more sensitive. Sometimes people feel very sad, and that's okay, so you need to let Mr. Tanaka work through things.
No, the bear's right. Being Punch Tanaka used to be cool. It was just okay. Now it's depressing, like I've got something chewing me up from the inside. Like something's weighing down my whole body all the time. No, being Punch Tanaka is just lame now, and I can't live with a Punch Tanaka like that. Later, kid.
Oh boy, that sure looks like fun. Anyone else want to jump?
Jonathan, I'm starting to think you're a very bad bear.
Psst. Jimmy, your mom isn't any fun at all. Wouldn't it be easier if we just ditch her and have a good time on our own? No. She's what a mama's boy. Well, maybe you could think it over.
And we never saw him again. Hooray! We've made it out of the Blood Marsh. Jimmy feels right at home, as he should. Okay. There's our final toy box. It's filled with love and a wormwood stick. Tell me more, tell me more. Plus 15 magic attack. Definitely don't want to lower Jimmy's magic attack, but I think we will go ahead and put that in the hands of Jonathan Bear, as he is our magic attacker right now. There we go. It's all the toy boxes in this area. Time to go explore the content of the next zone. Hooray! After, we head back here and put our money in the bank account. Like responsible people. Hooray. Whispering Valley. Welcome to New Legato. Eventually. Everything's weird here. A little bit, Purple Man Fly. So, another one of the Legato Knights. They're currently at a standstill with Turnbuckle's forces, which are coming out of the mansion. Now, it crossed my mind that we could just skip Turnbuckle's mansion and just come through in the first series, and it is an optional area, but I enjoy that area, so we're going to be heading in there. My question is, am I a bad enough dude to handle what's in that area? Answer that question may surprise you. Do toys even need to eat? It's a valid question. Jonathan, take it. Yeah, I think we'll give it a try. Admire the fortress, everyone. It looks so pretty. The mansion. Casa de Turnbuckle. Yeah, this is session 3. Okay. Do you like survival horror adventure games, everyone? Do you like the sound of a vape in the background? Kibitz knows what you mean. And Kibitz is informing you that this is the 3rd stream of me playing this game again. The thick dust coating this bottle of red wine marks it as a fine vintage. The label is so old that it is mostly feathered off, and what remains is no longer legible. Let's take it. Hey. Pull back as the mouse sneers. What have we here? Yum 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 yum. A visitor. I am very thirsty. Yes, this is an RPG Maker game. Alright. Have a bottle of red wine. You can taste the sun in the grapes, the long, slow death off the vine. Okay. We'll give you something else to drink, just hold on a moment. Meow. Jimmy doesn't like this place. The bottle greedily slurps in the blood. Perfect. Ah. Magnificent taste. What is this wine? The coppery finish, how clingy it is. What kindness? Oh. Take care. With dusty tomes, but there's a book missing. This ladder here. Whee! It's fucking vape. I'm nodding. Okay, gotta refamiliarize myself with Turnbuckle's mansion. Rotten meat? Great. Great, well we need a piece of that. Wonderful. And we got some herbs and spices here. Powdered meat extract. I meant to use the meat with it. No amount of seasoning will make this edible. Okay. We'll be back for that later. Over here. We've got various thimples and other sewing supplies. Let's take some needle and thread. Oh my goodness. Sew the meat. How's it going? The dead woman's body has pruned and bloated after sitting in the water for so long. The murky water seems to have leveled off despite constantly running thanks to the overflow plate. Let us use the empty bottle. Water. This door is locked. Made from thick wood. There's a small keyhole. It's a book. It is illegible. We shall take this. Put in the bag. Bottle of water. Mix one of the spices. Put powdered meat extract in it. Turn it into a deep dark red. Here you go. I got something else for you. Delicious wine. Take this. Flavor's delicious, but what is with this consistency? It's so thin and watery. Mom, we have to fill the bottle again. It'll be fine. We shall use the book. Aww. Thick green vines lie before you. The vines cling to the walls as if they're alive. That's eerie. And probably in no way, shape, or form alarming. This is good. This is a thing that is good and fine. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. The random sprites? That's all images of the battlers that you face in this game. The ones that we've encountered thus far over these past couple of streams. Hey, carnivorous plant. Plant sways lazily in the stuffy room. Despite the lack of sun, it somehow managed to grow larger than you. Leans towards you and licks the edges of its sharp teeth. Jar of mandrake seeds. Essential ingredient: certain weed killers, but they only cause nausea in humans. It would be hard to get out later. Use our meat with it. Then we'll feed this... No. Feed the poison meat to the plant. And poison it. Ta-da! Alright, Turnbuckle, we need to lay off this fucking vape, I'm telling you. We shall inspect the key. There's an A etched in. Take the key. He ate the pig. Ziggy piggy, ziggy piggy, ziggy piggy. A jar of thickening agent. The white powder filling this jar is used in laboratories and some kitchens to thicken liquids without otherwise changing the substance. A partially filled reaction flask, bolted to the table. The glass is surprisingly thick. A tooth is floating in the liquid. Over here, little health room. Over here,
Jimmy's face.
and up here, what the? What the? Mom, the light keeps turning off. Okay, we've got a key now, but before we progress... we're gonna get some more water. Excuse me. We're gonna get some powdered meat extract again. Like a so. Like a this. The mandrake seeds I need to put in this damn thing. It begins to dissolve until it looks like regular water again. Oh no! I'm sure it's fine. And then some thickening agent. Alright. Hey. This is the taste I remember. I don't know where you're finding this wine, visitor, but I'll drink something. Alright. That it vomits gallons of syrupy blood. And then there's a blood-covered tooth. We've poisoned the mouth. It no longer wants anything to do with us. Mission accomplished. Hooray! Resting the bottle in the jawbone doesn't open the door, which shouldn't surprise you. What? Unbelievable. Now, as for this intense action over here, I do believe I'm going to get some more water to fill this. That's not mandatory. Optional. Yep, I'm an invader. Puzzle Master Grimith. Watch, I'll end up having done better with this on my first playthrough than I will on this fucking stream. Ah. Alright, the tooth is ours. Ta-da! That's 2 teethers. Some chompers. Alright, we got a key now. Let's make use out of it. Use the key. Ta-da! A doll lies before you. It's a small girl's doll, Adeline. Stitched into the fabric of her green dress. Her black eyes seem to follow your movement. Let's play hide and seek! I love playing hide and seek with creepy dolls. It's my favorite. Hey. How you doing? Quick, the vape is distracting the sound of the dolls walking. Doll. Doll. Doll? Not here yet. Doll? Damn it. My god. The tricks. Here now? Damn it. The cunning scheming of this doll. Jimmy's terrible at hide and go peek. Doll? Eh? Doll? Eh? Later. This room should be empty as well. For later. Yeah, Death Evan, who's probably still lurking in chat, was streaming some Streets of Rage action yesterday, and I was like, oh great, more sewer stuff. That's what we need in our lives. Sewers. Gotta go underground. Those are the rules. I think she went back up here. Is she in this room now? What the? I know she didn't go back into her own bedroom. She might have gone all the way back down to where the mouth is. No, Dev Evan, I saw you playing that remake. There's definitely sewer down there. Whole little underground section. You can't trick me. I was there. This damn doll has thwarted me. I had to go in there first. Or to make this stupid thing appear. Here I am trying to shift forms and I can't shift forms. Damn you, kid. Curse you. Now are you in the attic? Yes. There appears to be something here, but it's too dark to tell what it is. A small box lies before you. There's a small hole in the top large enough for your hand. No! No, I don't. No. No. Alright, we're on stream. We'll do it. It's a tooth. And we had a bunch of animal friends. And now we can change form. What could it mean? My tummy hurts. The doll sits on the hospital bed clutching her stomach. Her little black eyes glisten with moisture. She wouldn't fit in the bottle. We shall use needle and thread. I have forgotten a thing. Shit. Oh yeah, and since I went to the attic, now we have friend encounters. Shake the dolly. No, 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 no. We can always fight the stuff later. I've made this a little harder on myself since I don't have the thing that I require. You can't grab the doll. Like a scalper or something, I mean? Hold on there, little dolly. I'll be right back. Of course, since I've done the whole attic thing with all the attic friends, now we have to be in this reality. Now everyone wants to play. Oh, some of these pottery shards. Take the very sharp pottery shards. Now, my role-playing friends, Rahal, while Valky Bear was visiting him, they went through Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass themselves. And that includes this area. They didn't enjoy the game as much as I did. I explored it more. But one thing they didn't discover, because they didn't care, because they're heartless bastards, they sever apart this doll. They perform surgery. They just leave the poor doll here, just laying there with a gaping hole in her torso. Instead of putting her back together. And so now we don't have attacks. We played. We're able to go back and just wander around, no big deal. We performed, what, 4 clean getaways? But I wanted to keep in perfect condition, because we've got Turnbuckle coming up later. I don't have any levels in Pumpkin, so that's not going to be the thing we do. Turnbuckle has similarities of the Queen Bee. I'm going to open up with Bird. I got Sticky Phlegm on that. Maybe transition to Blob afterwards. But I want to poison Turnbuckle. That would be nice to poison Turnbuckle. We shouldn't have to stun on a turn 1. I can always... I don't think we can worry about it. Throw down a save. And we can fight all the enemies we were going to fight here at another time. Approaching Magus here in Chrono Trigger.
Jimmy, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Have you thought about me much? I've watched you, you know. I watched you plummet into the well. I watched you play with Adeline. Can you blame me? Imagine my surprise seeing you come here to this place where things are left to be forgotten. I wonder how much you've thought about it. What it's like to be forgotten. It's not fair, is it? No, it's not fair at all. My time in the fire is coming up. Isn't it natural for me to avoid it? Isn't it natural for me to cling to life? All I want is a place where toys can live forever. The insane clown posse, won't you come play with me song echoes in the background. Just a little corner of you, Jimmy. A place where you can come from time to time just to say hello. Is that too much to ask for? Of course it is. How selfish of me, right? But I'm not letting go. I'm staying right here and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Turnbuckle has gifts! He brought some for the whole family. Startled Mom, but she goes first. That's not a big deal. No throbbing or twitching over there. Bad. Nice crit. What's in the box? Immunodeficiency. Ugh. 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 Mom needs to heal herself more than anything else. Throw one of our few vitamins down. I wonder if that overwrites the immunodeficiency we've got. Let's try that. I know I just transitioned to flower. Whatever. Let's experiment. Mom still has to heal herself. Let's immunize. Good. Good. That was a great counter, and it had turn priority as well. Yay! New presents! I'm glad Buck has so much health and that everyone else is doing magic. Just healed him, too. Jonathan should have turn priority with immunodeficiency before Helga acts. Turnbuckle's eyes are glowing. That's fucking suspicious. And I don't have a way to startle him, so I might just guard with everyone. Yeah, let's guard with everyone. That's suspicious to me. He might just lay down more gift boxes, but I'm not sure. Cool. We're out of immunized juices. I might down a Choco Cola soon. With Jonathan Bear. I'm actually gonna do that, yeah. Let's throw that poison on him now, belatedly. If anyone gets countered, I just want it to be Buck. I don't want anyone else to need a counter, which is why I'm gonna have Mom attack with Black Spiral. New gifts! Oh boy! Love presents. Don't worry about it, Death Evan. It'll be fine. Ah. And then it wasn't fine. It was simply marvelous. Spooky, scary ghost. Bombs? Oh no! At least Turnbuckle got hurt by that. Think Buck will be fine? Oh yeah, because the startle goes off first. We're good. Let's see if I can finish off this fight. New presents? Great. I should be able to deal enough damage to him before these gifts open again. My friend, use your God-given right to go nuts and just attack him. And hopefully not eat a terrible counter. Use the sticky phlegm again anyway, just for fun. Mom, you attack too. We're going all in. Not all in like that, though. Well. Wasn't enough. turnbuckle, it wasn't enough. Beautiful. Now, if I put the bosses on easy mode, I'd get so much more value. And just left everything else on normal. Wouldn't that be better, everyone? It's fine. Now Bird gets the level up juices. Whatever. Never hurts to have more agility.
Well, I guess this is it. But before I go, did you have fun, Jimmy? I made a real haunted house for you to explore. I'm so glad you found it. You could have ignored it and moved on, but you didn't. You wanted to come here. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. I know that my time in the fire is coming, but to play with you one last time, it meant more to me than anything. Thank you, Jimmy.
Some loaded dice. It's a reckless charge. It's a jack-o'-lantern, and up there you can see a picture of young Jimmy with turnbuckle. So, monsters have reduced stats and give double experience and money. Random encounters are less frequent. You lose less money when you die. I told Casey he needed to add a hard mode. I think he's just gonna make the next game have a harder mode for me. Anyway, that's Turnbuckle's Mansion result. That was pretty enjoyable. We did it. Anyway, Claire, another one of the lost Legato Knights, we're sending her back as well. So they did a lot of work to establish this new colony, and they're fucking leaving. And they've already left. The end. If I want to come back into Turnbuckle's Mansion, I can. But we're good here. So, loaded dice. Roll to win! Normal attack has a wide range of variants. Why would you do that to yourself? It's my question. Why? Let's do it. Eventually I'm due for a break. They're not all gonna be bad beats, right? Right? I am owed this. So, Reckless Charge. Buck only. 800% physical damage, but it takes 50% of your health. And you can see the blockade is cleared. But don't worry, we'll still find all of those people ahead. One toy box. Or we should find all of them ahead. Ew. We don't play with you. There's no fun with you. I've taught Coven's new tricks. He can now fetch merchandise when I ask for it, assuming that the object's mass doesn't exceed his by a certain amount. Shake, next being scratched behind his ears. Tell you either as many Super Balls as you can carry or one Mecha Super Ball. I don't know. So we've got a Super Ball kicking around that I picked up from him in an earlier zone. Pretty nice. That's also quite a bit of money, though, and I've banked all of mine. Okay. What you got? Then let us be... Burr. Burr! Burr, 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 burr. And throw the bones at the cavalry. Get off your high horse. What's in the box? Everyone takes damage from the box, and then I crit you for 529 damage. Nice. What's up? Oh boy. It's friends. Gotta wait to deal damage until they open up, but I was in a hurry. Look at them. They're so cute. Everyone's afraid except Mom. Give him the business, Mom. You might be about to counter me, or you might just been posing with that flex. Whatever. Get up. I'm not afraid. I think this way is the one to progress. Eep. Turn around. Run away. And not worth my time. Ah, yes. This. I believe we'll come back for this later. Hi. I don't suppose you'd let me steal from you twice, would you? I think you run after the first failed attempt. Oh, how whimsical. Ah, we got the correct one. Jack and a crate had nothing to steal. Ah! I'll be going for another half hour to another hour. Won't be going too much longer. Good damage. Good damage. A solid 10. Way to go, dice. Got tons of money there, thanks to defeating the skeleton fox. So... What's in the box? Made Jonathan afraid. Nice hit. There's our final toy box for this zone. And it's full of disembodied eyes to put enemies to sleep. I want my interest, damn it. Whatever. Haunted Bicycle, the music track for this area. With those boxes, you can, like, save and load until you get the thing that you want. But, not what we're here for. See if I can down... I should be able to down that even with the resist, especially if I do this. Let's have some fun. And I didn't take the damage, because that ended the combat. Remember that. It's supposed to take off half my health, but I also won. Oh, we weren't scared at all. Delightful. That was all dead end? Yeah, right, that was you. Do I want to bother? Do I care enough? No, I don't. I found like another skeleton fop and successfully stole his bone. Well. That'd be enough cash money. Okay, he immediately runs away. After the first deal, so you don't get another shot at him. A pity. Ah, we didn't win that one. So close. Yeah, I was thinking about whether I wanted to take advantage of the $2,500 for one Mecha Super Ball or 9 more Super Balls. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Just a needless expenditure of time. Yeah, I still have one Cherry Bomb and one Super Ball. We'll make use of more of these items later. The Roman candles are the ones I consider the most valuable. That ability to fire off a stun like that, that's really nice. Allows me to do that with Helga if something has happened to Jimmy. That happened the Abyssal fight last stream. How do you feel about this area, Jimmy? Jimmy hears whispers from hidden places. The trash fire is warm, but no one's safe from the storm. And I can't bear to see what I've let me be, so wicked and worn. We didn't end up fighting everything. We didn't end up fighting the little adorable dolls that we could have fought in the haunted house. I know we'll see them later. Just an observation. Little adorable doll? That's not a little adorable doll. That's it. I didn't remove the bush from the ramble thing. It should pop out. No, it's in constant counter mode. unless I do that. Okay. I'm not afraid of that damage. Got any more fights for me? Before I progress? I'll do a few more. Unless they involve you! No rad ghosts, not on my watch. What else you got for me? Alright, we'll have one more thing. Rad ghosts, as the Wilted Lands information guy explains, give you ennui, so you don't get any experience points from the fight. They are very difficult to hit. They are certainly killable. I demonstrated that off, particularly towards the end of the first playthrough I did. Pretty nicely. But, that'll be not gonna bother. Are you traveling through? Gunther is afraid the path is closed for now. Plenty of work. Let's go ahead and rest. This is the valley where forgotten toys gather, everyone. Thinking, is there anything else I wanted to do? Because I can just press F12 and reset. No, the only idea that I had, I'm gonna put off until later on in the game anyway. So this is fine. So Gunther wears earplugs. He's had so much work. With toys. And burning toys. The toys, they whisper all the time. About imagination. And when toys lose all hope, when they lose that imagination spark, they get thrown into the memory fire and erased. Forever. We have a friend who's not letting Gunther work. Mom's asleep. Buck's asleep. Information guy's awake. Jonathan Bear stares at the furnace. The flames dance in its glossy black eyes. Would you like to push him? No, I don't want to push my friend Jonathan Bear. I got a shirt with his face on it. My jacket's got his face on it. Snap out of it. Jonathan's eyes never move from the fire. No, Jonathan Bear. Jimmy doesn't want to leave without his family. No! It cannot be. Mom, snap out of it. Buck, snap out of it.
Is it already time? No. This isn't your decision to make. You don't get to choose what to forget. I can remember everything. I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. I was barely 17, and I once killed a boy with a Fender guitar. I don't remember whether it was a Telecaster or a Stratocaster, but I do remember that it had a heart of chrome and a voice like a horny angel. I remember when you saw me on the shelf. I remember the way you looked at me, your eyes filled with shiny, scrumptious greed. I remember when you held me close underneath your jacket as you walked past the cashier and outside with your mother. I remember lie after lie after lie about me. Do you remember staring at me as I sat at the foot of your bed? Do you remember seeing yourself reflected in my shiny black eyes? I remember sitting in the dark of the closet, and I remember waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I heard the pulsating mass call out to me, and its voice was sweet and deep, like the muck at the bottom of an ancient swamp. Do you remember all of that, Jimmy? Of course you do. So I won't let you forget.
Jonathan Bear's equipment has been removed. Jimmy shoplifted Jonathan Bear, which is why Jimmy has the feelings and attitude towards Jonathan that he does. Oh, Jimmy, I can't find your favorite toy anywhere. I'm sorry. And after we had just found him, too. I know how much it meant to you with Grandma giving it to you and all. We'll see about getting you another one, but they're just so expensive. Maybe if you're a very good boy, we'll get you one for Christmas this year. I'll talk it over with your father. Hey, I don't know what happened last night, but I'm glad that bear's gone. It show's for babies anyway. That's sad. So, we are now a weaker party. We are a member down. We are a turn's worth of action economy down. We made some good use out of Jonathan with his magic attack and with his immunize ability. That's his only. That's pretty nice in the fight against Turnbuckle. Maybe it's because they're poor, so it's hard to justify spending the money. Maybe there won't be a Christmas if we don't find everyone else in the family. I think I'm good. Let's head for Ashby's. Jimmy feels chilly, like the shadow of an enormous monster is hanging over him. That's probably fine. This seems like a good place to take a break. Would you like to go to sleep? We just slept. What? Why would we do that? I'm sure there's other things to see and do here. Open up, let me in. Got some shaking to do. Oh no! It's just the point where he's told that Santa isn't real. I remember when my mom told me all these things. Simultaneously, that Santa, Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, all fake. We were in the car heading for Winn-Dixie. Maybe break down and cry in the Winn-Dixie parking lot. Deeply dramatic. I still give her shit about that.
Do you remember all of that, Jimmy? Of course you do, because I won't let you forget.
Great. Hey! No. No, no, you don't. No. No. Oh boy, an actual child. I believe that you're ready for some real mischief, aren't you, young man? So now we can buy these items on our own. I could have gotten 10 Super Balls for $2,500. Or I can buy one for $500. What a deal! These clothes look a little loose. You can look in the mirrors with all the forms. It looks kind of messy, but it's hard to tell. He brushes off some dirt from his jacket. We looked in Punch Tanaka's mirror earlier. We do have some new forms. Jimmy wonders if his beak is too big. He wonders if he needs to start shaving now. Jimmy can see right through his reflection. We should be a badass low-level goon. It's a mall for ghosts. Hey, Miss Robin. Of course. The pulverizing light. 300% physical holy damage, 2-turn cooldown. We definitely want that. Oh no, the prices have gone up. We don't have Jonathan with us anymore for super item efficiency. It's tragic. Not ghost cash. Dun dun dun. Mom's magic attack sucks. I think I want to get her a pulverizing light. It's nice to have a magic attack option, though, besides Jimmy. I wouldn't want to take off Master Criminal either. That'd be tragic. My first time being in a mall. There's so many stores. A year ago, something terrible happened. Get a postcard. See about selling stuff. Because, you know, we no longer have Jonathan with us. How could we get rid of that? Even if it is Jonathan only. Think of the uniqueness of it. He said. Sarcastically. The bank? Welcome to the first bank of Grouse. Let's go ahead and withdraw just about everything. That screaming in the background doesn't exactly help things. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah. Don't think I'm gonna worry about the Barth bag anymore. I know. Jonathan's gone, his ability to immunize us, but I think we're gonna stick with that. We'll put the keepsake back on Mom. I definitely want to keep her agility super high up, although I think it's overkill. I can give her more luck. I give her more luck. She'll have better odds of stealing with her master criminal. Even better odds. Maybe I level up. Our pumpkin friend next. Put on the spectacles. And I care more about the extra agility. Let's get that over the defense. Turn priority. It's important. Wormwood stick? Oh, my attack. It's tragic. Single tear rolls down my cheek. After we just bought the dice, too. We'll be okay. Yo, what's up, Broheim? You just think about rad ghosts. You gotta be a really rad dude to become a rad ghost and you die, and I'm the raddest. I'm the raddest. Smell you later. Motherfucker. Hey. Sure. Welcome to midnight. I'll give you a moment to peruse our menu. Looks so good. Mom's gonna cover our meal. We can have whatever we want. How big is the chocolate tart? Quite large, madam. The grilled salmon? Who wants the chocolate tart first? And a bottle of wine. It's true. Buck wants the T-bone. Wants to substitute something for the baked potato? No empty carbs for him. He wants another T-bone. I want a hamburger. It'd be an awkward fit at this table for 5. We would need to move in another one of the tables. Don't worry about it, Mom. What? No! That was quick. Chocolate tart. Ta-da! Red wine. Ta-da! Salmon soon. T-bone steak with also another T-bone steak. They prepared quickly. And hamburger. Forgot about that part. Bon appetit. So Mom digs in. Jimmy dips a spoon into the pool of blood. It coats the utensil like red crude oil. Jimmy's hand begins to shake as he brings it up to his mouth. A blood droplet drips off and splatters onto the tablecloth. The spoon inches towards his mouth. He gulps. His lips part. Ah! Something brushed up against the back of Mom's neck. No. Food sucks. It's not as fresh as we'd prefer. I asked for chocolate tart and I got blood in exchange. It's different. Oh. Come on, Mom. What the fuck, Mom? Okay. Looks like whatever, this is dumb. So here's our kitchen. Looks great. Really, really strong kitchen. Well. Oh no. Oh no! It's a 50s style vampire! Throw some sunlight on it, after we slow it down. I'll show you what today's sexy vampires can't do. Oh, no the hell you won't. Exercise my God-given right to go nuts. We'll pass it, Mom. How dare you drain my life? Rude. No, my hit points, my one weakness. You feed. Take it easy, Rilder. Hope you find the sleep you're looking for. With the power of holy damage, though, we put that vampire in its place. We were bird, so bird gets more levels.
Jimmy imagines himself flying through the night sky. Tonight is a hunting night. He is mad and tired. It has been too long since he's tasted blood on his lips. A woman walks alone down a poorly lit street. She carries a paper bag filled with groceries. Jimmy swoops in. He lunges for her warm neck. Jimmy ignores the woman's screams as the life fades from her. He doesn't care anymore. His heart is unbeating. Cold. Black. As his victim slumps to the ground, she drops her bag. A jar of marinara sauce shatters, streaking the thick red contents across the concrete. He dabs at his mouth with his cape. He notices a storefront window next to him, barely visible from a dim street lamp. He looks at the reflection and sees the street lamp, the limp body of the woman, the tumped-over bag of groceries. But he doesn't see himself. The tumped-over bag of groceries, but he doesn't see himself. So he looks deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. The scene in the window begins to shift. The moon dips below the horizon. The shadows recede. Soon, the scene in the window is a golden summer day. The woman is alive there. She's walking down the street, hand in hand with her daughter. Jimmy remembers a time when he walked in the sun. His cheeks remember the warmth. He remembers the laughter of childhood. He reaches towards the window, wanting to dip his hand back into that world, but the scene ripples like a disturbed pond and vanishes. Jimmy thinks he feels a twinge in his heart, but that can't be. His heart is unbeating, cold, black. That world is no longer for him.
Jimmy can now turn into a 50-style vampire. The 50-style vampire, Jimmy can turn into a horrible monstrosity to scare some things. He can also enter mirrors and other reflective surfaces and explore the worlds inside of them. There have been some mirrors we have encountered over the course of the gameplay. If they are explorable, they are now open to us. And yes, we can turn into this. Enjoy. This form, it's alright. It's alright. It's got magic defense. More magic defense. Get some magic or moxie point regen for a turn. Our abilities include leeching, energizing, a barrier, and a black fountain. The black fountain ability is pretty nice. But don't really want to be in vampire form to use that. Would like to get that and slap it on to use normally, but it takes you to get to level 40, which is unfortunate. Hey, welcome to Sharp Dressed Man. Dust off some of our older clothes for you. Would you like some ghost clothes or a moth-eaten jacket that allows you to resist sleep? That's right, just some clothes that help you resist sleep? How about that? Ugh, we're gonna be stopping soon. I don't think we're gonna finish through this area. Getting tired of sitting down. I need a break. We shall buy a moth-eaten jacket and put it on someone, perhaps. Yucky stats, though, across the board, even on that, against the spring-loaded jacket. And that's worse when compared to the... this. Just a loss of defense, though. I'm sure that's not a big deal. They'll allow Buck to resist falling asleep. It might be pertinent at some point. Mom's fine. Take it easy, Clove. The stores are closed today. Wait! I have something nice. Yours for 2,000. I don't have that kind of money. 2,000? 2,000? I don't recall being impressed by this item, but I do have the money in the bank, so let us buy it and not be impressed. It's a severed hand. It's a piece of furniture that doesn't actually, like... It's not a part of a set. It's just a, might be a part of a secret set. Oh, no! No, it is a part of the spooky set. Okay, it's not a +4 item. Yep. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. My money! My brand! Mr. Mouse won't stop crying. Now, in the second playthrough, upon seeing this for the first time, I get what's going on here. Mr. Mouse doesn't seem to notice you, he just keeps crying. We'll get a new shipment of toys soon, crazy kids. It's Hotel at the End of the World. You can tell there that, this is in the past. This was our shopkeep before he died. And that's Mr. Mouse. We don't know Mr. Mouse yet. We'll encounter Mr. Mouse later. Let's change our furniture. Remind myself of these items that I have. Remind myself of these items I have. Okay, cool. As you can see, the bonuses from this stuff is so much better than the common stuff. Like, oh, even if I have a complete set of it, +5, whoop-de-doo. That said, we will continue to make use of this stuff. Let's, have some fun with our futuristic stuff next. Completing this set gives you +5 magic attack, which is fucking useless for this party right now. To the extent that I'm actually going to replace it. We'll just put in a bunch of rare things. Well, Jimmy, I do want Jimmy to use magic attack. Buck and Helga will not be. Buck and Helga will be doing normal attack. So, let's slap in this table, this tabli, and that guitar. Not that Grimith. Yeah, it's a physical-based attack. It says so on this description. 300% physical holy damage. So it's built off of attack instead of magic attack. I think we're good on agility. Especially with the little common setup there, providing +5 agility on top of that. Jimmy's pretty decent at agility, and Buck, if he goes last, it's not a big of a deal. I can throw in a little bit of magic attack, or some defense. Might be useful. We're certainly missing on that. Let's actually disassemble the kitty set, too. We'll just have some random things in. And no complete sets. Some random bric-a-brac. Keep in mind that Jimmy's stats change depending on what form he's in. I was remembering some other content. Yeah, I'm good with waiting on that as well. No big deal. Gotta wait until I'm gonna wait until I have a full party again before I tackle some stuff I've left behind. .29 agility on Buck, yeah. And of course, not even a remotely an issue on Mom. Not even remotely. I'd like her defense to be higher. Not that much, though. I'm still gonna keep her in high agility. That matters to me. And I got Buck in this moth-eaten jacket. But I think I'll hold off on that until I actually encounter an enemy that's gonna put me to sleep. We'll put on this winter coat instead of the hermit crab shell. Because we might start seeing some magic attackers. There we go. Now, before I end this content, the stream for today, I do want to... I want to see it. I want to see it. It'll be a nice, delightful note to ease us all into Slumberland, or whatever the hell you're gonna do after this stream. So let's become a vampire again. And go to the world beyond. Sing along if you know it. Jonathan Bear just sits and stares and stares and stares at the riverside. Jonathan Bear is prone to care of the things you share and the things you'll hide. You'll never love anyone as much as he loves you. And you'll never love anyone as much as he loves you. And think of all the things you'll do together. Jonathan Bear's playtime forest, everyone. The next time we get together for Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, which will most likely be next week.